goodness, God, why am I not getting my hair done before I jump on camera? Oh, this is a mistake. Oh well. It is what it is. Hello everyone, it's Ace, your favorite former twink here, and happy First Contact Day. I really love how this has become the day of Star Trek fandom, aside from September 8th. Being, the anniversary date of Star Trek. It's nice to have, it's kind of like that, Christmas Easter thing, or Passover Rosh Hashanah thing, where, you get to spread the holidays out throughout the year. And today on First Contact Day, I figured we would sit down and take a look at a bunch of the things that have been revealed to us over the last couple of days. Something from Playmates. We've had the trailer drop for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. And now today, I'm seeing that they've actually released a video for the cast announcement for season 3 of Picard. So we're going to kind of tackle these one at a time. I'm really curious if they're just doing a trailer for the cast announcement. It's gotta be LeVar and Michael, right? It has to be LeVar and Michael. So I have no idea what's going on. So let's start with the oldest first and then kind of work our way back from there. So here we are on Playmates Toys Instagram page. So we're going to watch this video with John De Lancie. So let's see what we have here. Whoops. All right. So a simple little commercial teaser for some upcoming stuff. I wonder if it's going to be part of a larger thing, since if they got John in there to do the main video, maybe he'll be revealing the rest of the ones. But if we look over here on Entertainment Earth, I believe these went up today. We've got 6 new figures listed here for the reaction line. Which I think is really interesting. We're going to get Deanna, Will Riker, Dr. Crusher, Q, Armis. Armis? We're going to get an Armis figure before we get Tasha Yar. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's a big blob of gloop. It must be a really cheap and easy figure to produce. Maybe they had some accidents in the factory that were just like, that'll work. And then we're also going to get a Geordi figure. So we're going to have the entire cast in reaction form, which would be nice to have. I know that Triple Fiction Productions recently did a bridge play set for the old Gloob figures, and those are into the same scale as the reaction figures. So that would all kind of work together. And it looks like, according to this, they'll be coming out in June of 2022. So relatively soon for that. And then we still have no new news yet on Playmate stuff. But hopefully this video with John will have, will pay off later on down the line. All right, moving on, we're gonna go over to YouTube here. And we will go to Strange New Worlds trailer. All right, so I have not seen this one. I have only seen the individual trailers. It looks like they did 1 minute, one minute 30-second long videos for each individual member of the cast of Strange New Worlds. This looks like to be kind of like the final trailer for Strange New Worlds' debut on May the 5th? That sounds about right, May the 5th. So let's take a look. Little montage. So we saw... Ooh, okay. Saw some very obvious stuff taking place on Vulcan, which looked very similar to the battle that Kirk and Spock had in Amok Time. Why am I blanking on the season? Is it Amok Time? No, Amok Time is the it's the Pon farm episode. We did see Spock kissing somebody. That's interesting. All right, so let's just keep going and see what we got. Bump up the volume here in my headphones. Very alien. Oh, look at that sick bay! Ooh. God, Anson Mount is so hot. Oh, it's T'Pring! Oh. Everybody in the show has amazing hair. Oh, that looks so good. And I love that it's just like we already have like a sense of humor. I hope it doesn't take itself too seriously. It just looks like everybody's here having a good time. All right, so let's look at a couple of stills here. So it looks like we have Pike beaming in here. All right, look at this Enterprise bridge. I don't know how they were able to make this set look even better than it did on Discovery, but that set is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous, and it is unmistakably the Enterprise. God, it looks so good. Oh, looks like we've got kind of like the rec room, kind of 10 forward area lounge type of thing. And all the stuff in spacesuits, you know, on this asteroid they're on, very alien-like feeling to it. I dig that vibe a lot, but I also kind of dig when anybody kind of like gets into like you know, like mimicking Alien. It's that's one of my favorite movies of all time. But you know, bring that into Star Trek, please. I love the feeling. And that building and that egg thing that they were inside of also has a very Geiger-like kind of feel to it. So right on. Okay, there's the sick bay. That sick bay is dope. That is humongous, and it's 2 stories. And I don't care. Maybe there's just like a full-on hospital in there that we're not aware of, or maybe this is a space station. Who knows? All I know is that room looks beautiful. And if we have a large enough sick bay, that would make sense for them to have multiple doctors. So if we eventually, we know that we have Mabenga, and we're going to assume that he's the chief medical officer. But we know at some point we're probably going to get Piper before we even get to McCoy. So if we're going to expand the sick bay, and here's the thing with me, like I know a lot of people made comments about Enterprise when that debuted. Oh, it looks too futuristic. It doesn't look anything like the TOS bridge. Well, production values change as things go on. They have the money right now to make things look very good, and they're doing that. There's a lot of money in this right now. I don't know, and I assume they're also doing a lot of virtual sets as well, since that seems to be the thing that everybody does post The Mandalorian. But if they're just adding depth to this through green screens in the background, by all means, please go ahead. I don't care. Let me see as much of this Enterprise as we can, because we only really got to see, the bridge, the hallways, a couple of quarters. It looks like we're going to get to see so much more of the ship. All right, so here we are clearly on Vulcan. A little gremlin-looking alien. Some nice little aliens there. Doesn't that look like a Bajoran solar ship? The kind that Cisco built? That's my first inclination to what that may be, but who knows? That's just what I instantly gravitated to. And the outfit that number 1 is wearing, I dig these types of jackets because it gives you the look of the miniskirt uniform without actually having to do the miniskirt itself. I like that, and it still also kind of ties into the uniforms that they had on Discovery as well in the first 2 seasons. So I dig that. Oh, we're totally dealing with T'Pring in the first season. Again, this looks like Alien. This totally looks like Alien. What is this? Now, what is this room right here? Is this number 1's quarters? Because that looked like number 1 later on in the trailer. It's just very green and organic, or this could be sickbay. Maybe the ship gets overrun with something. I don't know. Oh, that's totally number 1. And it looks like we're going to watch Spock and T'Pring get it on. Which I know has some people... I know there are 2 things from this trailer that a lot of people are kind of just like, wah! About online. That being Spock apparently having sex. But Vulcans do have physical intimacy. Especially with those who are married. Now... I know if you're like me, you kind of want Spock to be, a little less than straight. Maybe we'll get that. Probably not. But you can always hold hope out for the future that, we might get some form of bisexuality in Spock, especially since they're going to introduce Kirk in the second season. God, that would be amazing if they could actually make Spurk happen for reals. But the other thing is, of course, Spock's incredibly long sideburns, which people are just like wigging the fuck out about for no reason whatsoever that I think is really, good. But anyway. Oh, these space battles are going to be so good. All right. I'm convinced. This show just looks awesome. This show just looks great. I'm totally on board with this. I can't wait for May 5th. I am so pumped for this. I'm pumped for this in the way that I was pumped for Discovery, because it just looked different. It looked like nothing that we had seen before. It looked like cinema brought to the small screen. And I think that's one of the best things that Brian Fuller brought into the creation of Discovery, was just all of the visual scale and spectacle that he kind of had in all of his other shows. And once that was implemented into Star Trek, it just kind of became, well, yeah, of course we're going to put this into literally every other Star Trek that we do. I can't say this show looks bad, because if I did, I would be lying. This show looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to meet the rest of the crew, get to know everybody. I'm so excited that we get to meet Mabanga. We get to spend more time with Christine Chapel. I don't know who the young woman is with the absolutely beautiful shaved head, sides of her head. I think she's the security officer. I don't know. The show just looks really good, and I'm super excited for this. Super excited for this. All right, our last thing. So I'm gonna have to close my eyes just in case. So I'm looking at the screen right now. I'm trying to do that there's season 2. Let me try typing cast. Season 3. God, it is so hard to avoid. Alright, so I did see this on Twitter. Probably on Picard cast season 3. The links I go to not get spoiled. Let's do videos. Alright, there it is. Okay, so here we are. Alright, season 3 cast announce. The season 3 cast announcements for Picard. Now, it's gotta be the 7. It's gotta be our Magnificent 7. It's gotta be everybody. They're going to finally bring in Michael and LeVar, right? It has to be that. You can't, we may only, this may be it for Picard. They may do season 3 and that's it. That's what we know, when they renewed Picard, it was 2 seasons. So this might be it. Patrick Stewart isn't getting any younger. And if we can get one more season and get the whole band back together, even if we need to substitute Soong for Data and just be able to get Brent Spiner, get everybody on screen all at once. Oh my God, I would. And if we could get Denise Crosby back somehow, If we could have Sella be the villain of the season, I would love to see that kind of come full circle, because Romulus is in, complete disarray, and there are all these Romulan refugees anywhere. We could. Okay, all right. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I have been fortunate enough to know that this is out. I have no idea who is in it. So let's do some live reactions for Star Trek Picard. In 3, 2, 1. Chateau Picard. All right. Looks like Jean-Luc's writing a letter. There's the Enterprise, his painting from his ready room. That's LeVar's voice. It's his uniform. There's Michael's voice. There's Gates. Hi, John. Patrick Stewart. LeVar. Michael. Jonathan. Gates. Marina. Brent. We're getting the band back together! Now look, as much as I enjoy the cast of Picard, if we just make it about the Next Gen cast, I will not be upset. As much as I like Raffi, as much as I like Rios, as much as I am enjoying Seven, we're about to get to the midpoint of season 2. We know Jean-Luc's coming out on the other side. We don't know about who else is coming on. I don't think Girardi's going to make it, but it looks like we're going out for one last hurrah with the Next Gen cast. Yeah, that makes my heart really happy. If we can get Denise, if we could get Will, I would love that too. All right, one more time. So that sounds like that line from LeVar is from All Good Things. I know, I'm sorry. This is super exciting, and I apologize if I'm disturbing you back there. I know, and I will stop shouting after this. So that was Brent, but I don't know what that's from. That may be Soong from season 1? I don't know where that clip of Michael's from. I wonder if they've just brought everybody in to read some lines. Because that clip of Marina sounds very much like Marina today, and that... come on, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. I mean, I'm grateful that they held off until now to kind of get everybody together, to tell a couple of stories, to deal with Data in a way that Brent didn't have to come back and be Data anymore. And I personally hope we don't get Data, because they very neatly tied that bow at the end of season 1, that Data is gone. But if we can get everybody else back together and just do it right one last time, oh man. All right. So I know there have been a bunch of other things that have come out. Like I said, those individual trailers through social media on Twitter and on Instagram for the individual cast members of Strange New Worlds. Those have been fun to watch. You know, again, just more hype for this show. What a great little thing to find out about on First Contact Day, you know? I love it. And I'm going to spend the rest of the day right now. I'm going to make myself some lunch and head downstairs and watch the restored 4K remaster of Star Trek: The Motion Picture. My personal favorite Star Trek movie. It's been a good First Contact Day, and it's only 1:30. We might get some more things. Some other things might have happened while I've been doing this video. We'll see. I don't know. There might be a part 2 or 3 to this, so we will find out. But for now, I just want to say thank you very much. I've enjoyed seeing all your wonderful faces today, and I have also recently started a TikTok account based solely for Star Trek. It is called Trek Trivia. Every day, Monday through Friday, a new Star Trek trivia question for you to answer. We run the gamut from some of the simplest stuff to some really hard to answer questions. Please check it out. You can find links to it down below in the description. Otherwise, follow me here on YouTube, give the channel a subscribe, give this video a like, follow me on Twitter, and come back for more Star Trek goodness as soon as we get more Playmates toys information. Oh boy, will we be talking about that, as well as new items to review, new toy vlog videos coming soon. Thank you so much for joining. I have been Ace, your favorite former twink. Live long and prosper.